Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's day 3 of light season, and we're going to start by taking a look at some of my defenses for this week. I just realized you guys have no idea what I'm running. We had a recent victory, followed by a defeat, which is regrettable. I think I want to show... I don't remember exactly which defenses were very good to play, but let's just watch this person's first. So they managed to take off a unit from me, and already I can kind of see where my team is going to suffer. And that is against mage tanks. I really should swap Byleth out for Duo Lin, but I just haven't done it yet. Also, apparently she doesn't have a Sacred Seal. What am I doing? Actually, this is horrible. Well, now I know why I lost, or at least one of the reasons why I lost. I'm missing a whole bunch of Sacred Seals. We're gonna keep animations off of this because it's just pretty simple. So my mages come in, do a huge amount of damage to Micaiah, and of course, Maribel just comes in and finishes the job. What's really interesting is I think if Maribel attacked first, we would have just defeated Micaiah on like the second strike instead of having to have everyone get involved. But regardless, we were still able to take out Micaiah with Staff Valor Maribel and no Sacred Seal on a whole bunch of units, so that's pretty good. And something I need to change. I'm really glad I watched that. Conversely, here is pretty similar. Again, this will be the same situation. I have the wrong skills on everyone. And just watch this. Maribel is so strong. She still just takes out Milla. Incredible. But what we've learned here is that my defense is doing pretty well considering it doesn't have any seals equipped on 3 of its main carries, so that's something I'll have to change after this. Again, don't have too much time for recording today, so we're going to try and just get into a match here. Again, I don't necessarily want a not challenge. Oh, okay. I was going to say I don't really want an easy match, I want a quick match. Ooh, this is a plus 10 Duo Alphonse, plus 10 Kyria, plus 10 Bramimond. Is that a plus 10 Nils, a plus 10 Hel, and a plus 10 Sylvia? It's been a while since I've come up against an entirely plus 10 team, so this is actually pretty exciting. If I had like some sort of pulse smoke here, I'd be very excited about it. The thing about this team though is they can't move. They are done with movement because there's only 6 units. They don't have the 7th unit. They don't have any note on their team, so they don't have the 7th slot unlocked, and therefore their team can't move additional spaces. There's no even or odd Tempest for me to worry about, just a lot of infantry pulse. I'm imagining that Alphonse, Kyria, and Bramimond will have their specials charged, so I need to be aware of that. Open the Future says that boosts damage by 50% of units' defense, restore HP equal 25% of the damage dealt. I'm really curious about this, because Bramimond is only dangerous when they have their special charged. ARD attack defense, and most of their structures are pretty well placed in terms of stopping me from getting to them. Alphonse's 46 defense is a little intimidating to deal with. With these units so highly invested, I would have expected their Dark Shrine to be a little bit higher level, but it's their Catapult that's really high level. They have a level 1 cavalry school and a level 5 Duo's Hindrance. So, based on that information, I'm not sure how much they would have invested into their traps. And the reason why I'm wondering that is because I'm considering using my Gale Force team here. Interestingly, Alphonse has ARD attack defense 3, so he won't actually be able to counter a close-range dagger. So that's definitely something. Hel is a tricky unit to deal with a Gale Force team, especially a Gale Force team that doesn't really have a mage outside of Peony. Yeah, interestingly, I don't think I like... If I had my team for Astra Season ready, which I'm not going to reveal just yet to keep it a surprise for Astra Season, but I think the unit I have prepared for that team would have been really good here against these 3 mages. The alternative is, of course, I'm using Kane for a reason, so I could just stack stats on him and let him tank, because I know he'll be able to tank the Open the Future. That is, I've done that so many times. I just don't know if I can tank the Open the Future plus the Ignis plus the Luna, because there's almost no way that Kyria and Bramimon don't come down afterwards. Well, I did get what I wanted, a difficult match. We'll have to see if I can actually win now. What is the way to go about doing this? Is it to wait on the turn for Bolt Tower, and then go in on Bramimond and Kyria, and then tank Alphonse? But the problem is, I have no Far Save plus Claude plus Dancer. I think that's definitely what I'm missing at the moment. Yeah, I have Near Save plus Dancer, not Far Save. And honestly, I don't even know if tanking Alphonse is a possibility, because we would have to tank Alphonse once, and then we'd have to tank him after a dance. Foe cannot make a follow-up attack. That's fine, so long as Alphonse doesn't have a natural follow-up attack built in. Sudden Panic is I'm very happy to see another Sudden Panic user, even though I'm scared about it. Guys, this might be a ladder. I have had a good long look at this team. There's like an incredible amount of stat stacking with Sylvia. Mirage Rod is disgusting. Attack Defense Bond. Basically, this team I don't feel like is Gale Forceable unless you have some incredible attack stacking. My current best bet, and what I've been planning really this entire time, is to get rid of as many structures as possible to take them off their ARD attack defense 3, but even then, I think the maximum number of structures I'm going to take out is 2, which means they still have their plus a million. Like, they just have their 5 structures they get plus 10 to every to attack defense, and that's going to be incredible. Especially with Kyria's Ignis popping off. What I think I can do, though, is I think I can get rid of Kyria before everything starts, and then hope that Kane can tank Alphonse and Brammy. And I believe he can, it's just, the problem is, by taking out Kyria from this space here, which is going to be the plan with Claude, I will be in this spot taking out Kyria, is that Kane can only save from either of these 2 spaces, and in either of those spaces, he's missing out on crucial buffs from either Mordecai or from Farsave. So this is very worrisome, but it is the plan that I have decided to go with. If we lose a ladder, we lose a ladder. This person has created a very well-crafted defense team. I'm extremely impressed. So I can't even move up here into this spot, otherwise without triggering Brammy's attack. Something I didn't consider, though, is what if I get Kane there? I hadn't really considered that spot very much. I was doing most of my thinking over from here. I think the main problem is that Alphonse gets the attack off on Claude, who would be in this spot. Kane would save, but Kane doesn't have enough firepower to take out Alphonse with this incredible defense stat. So then Alphonse gets danced by Sylvia and then takes out, I don't know, one of the support units that's down here in one of these spots. Let's see, moves forward 1, attacks Claude, can't succeed. Is there a way in which they don't have a guaranteed follow-up, right? Foe cannot make a follow-up attack, so they don't have a guaranteed follow-up themselves. So what I can potentially do is try and get everyone else out of the way, but I don't think it's possible to do so. I think Air's gonna be in range. But maybe that's fine. Maybe Air can tank a hit from Alphonse, so long as they don't have Open the Future, which they won't. Let's see. So plus 10, that's 75 minus air's res stat of 40 is 35 theoretically. And then of course there's the attack speed debuff, but that'll be gone from Sylvia's dance. Spur defense res. Okay, I actually don't hate that plan. I don't hate letting air tank a hit from Alphonse then. Oh my gosh, that's not even something I considered, but now, gosh, this is horrifying. This team is so scary. Guys, these stats are incredible. 65 attack, 71 attack, 67 attack. Ugh, just a nightmare. So I think what I'm going to end up doing instead, let's see. So how am I going to get Kane to this spot is the next question. I think it's going to be Mordecai moves up one space, Kane moves over, and then hops up. I think that's going to be the plan. Because that way, at least when Brammy comes down to attack, if he's attacking Claude, then I get the far save. If he attacks Kane, then I get the distant defense, the distant guard from Mordecai. And if he attacks Mordecai, that's like if Brammy walks all the way down to attack Mordecai, that would be like the ideal scenario. Because Mordecai does have the most HP with 73, so it's possible that Brammy might go down and attack Mordecai with his lower 39 res stat, because 39 res is still pretty respectable. Gustav is going to be not helpful at all, really, in this map until the later portions. We have to make sure we can take out Alphonse later, is the thing. I've spent way too long thinking about this, so I'm just going to pull the plug and go for it. It's time to put our plan into action.
Let's go.
So, to get rid of some of the structures, although maybe it's not worth getting rid of any of the structures if I'm not gonna... Hold on. Yeah, if I'm not gonna get rid of any structures, if I'm not gonna get rid of more than 3 structures, I shouldn't really worry about the structures. Gosh, now I've just opened a whole nother can of worms. How then... Because on turn 3, we want to get Claude into a space where he can snipe Kyria. You know what? I think I'm going to go with my plan. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We've given this a good long think. And...
Yes.
Much respect to this opponent. I think this team is really cool.
Got him.
Exceptionally deadly. And... I am not well equipped to deal with it.
You're sure?
Let's move Gustav down. Well, we'll move him over. I don't think there's any harm in doing that. 1, 2, because there's no... If we need to move him down one space after this turn, we can.
What now? Let's be on our way.
Okay, and now here we are on turn 2. I've really only mostly given thought to what Air and Claude are doing on turn 2. Air is taking out the second Aether.
Sure thing.
Claude is repositioning her back. And that's pretty much it. I'm trying to think of any fancy shenanigans we could do, but I don't think I have any. So let's go ahead and move Gustav down.
Got it.
We'll leave Kane and Mordecai where they are, and Dagger, you're also staying where you are. Alright, moment of truth, turn 3. Okay, now, a very bad thing here would be if Claude somehow misses out on this KO. I don't think he will, because of Blade Session. Yep, that looks... I can't believe that's how this looks. So we're gonna pull back Air regardless. We're gonna draw her back, so she can tank the one hit from Alphonse, hopefully. Okay, regrettably, I was hoping the Blade Session would be enough for Claude to do this cleanly, but hey, here we are. Another pretty big downside could be Hell, actually. I didn't think about Hell very much. I was really focused on these mage threats. So let's take out Kyria. Oh gosh, I'm terrified.
Ha!
Do you like darkness?
No I don't. Okay.
Leave. Now.
Okay, that's one threat down, and everything else has been gravitied as well. Oh, that's not something I thought about very much either. In terms of Brammy, I thought about gravity over here.
Let's fight
But let's go
hard.
ahead and move forward. So Brammy won't be able to attack Mordecai is the thing. Something I could have actually done was
Gotta
move
bless my
Kin
steps.
here last turn, and then
Guys.
had Mordecai move here, and then pivoted over from there.
Let's be on our way.
Instead, another thing I could consider is smiting, but I don't really want to do that. Do I? It would debuff Brammy some more, but he already has -5 to those stats, and debuffing his defense doesn't do very much for me when he's at 5 HP. They're at 5 HP. So let's go ahead and do what we planned. Gosh, I really want this to work, guys. I really want this to work. I don't know if it is, though, is the thing. Especially because Alphonse can attack here, and then he can move down and still attack Kane again, possibly. So, I really don't know. I might consider moving Gustav up one. Gustav has a respectable 44 res stat, so he will take one hit from Alphonse since Alphonse won't be able to double. I don't think there's a point to moving Gustav up at the moment, so I'll leave him where he is. Here we go, guys. I can feel the ladder coming. We got debuff too. That's not the direction I was expecting him to go. Please. Oh, that does so much damage. I think we're done. I think we're done, honestly, because he got the defense res bond. It's not what I was expecting. Yeah, that's done.
I'll crush you.
Ugh. Frustrating. I spent so much time thinking on this one. Ugh. Well, let's go ahead and play this one out. Yeah, nope, never mind. I was gonna say we should just play it out, and I wasn't gonna take the win no matter what, because we would have lost a full 60 lift if we took the win from there before Claude was taken out. But now there's not really much of a point to playing it out, I don't think. So let's go ahead and surrender. Dang, all that time thinking just for a surrender. Oh, I should have sent them a friend request. I like sending friend requests to challenging maps. One, so I can take them out again, or take them on again. And actually, that's just pretty much it. It's a good way to test my teams. I really wish I had Pulse Smoke. I think that could have gone a lot better if I had Pulse Smoke. I don't have a lot of time again, so I'm not sure why I started another match, but hey, here we are. Good news, this looks very, very Gustavable. So we're just gonna go ahead and do that thing. Gustav plus, let's see, Gustav plus Micaiah is likely what I want. Do I not have a Windsweeper right now? What have I done? Oh boy. Did I not bring a Windsweeper this go around? Wow, I am so unprepared for this week. Apparently. If either of the Micaiahs had Windsweep, I would be feeling very confident here, but since they don't, I kind of have to go with this Micaiah team. Not thrilled, guys. I'm not thrilled with how I'm doing. The planning stages of this, at least. So, I don't know if I've used this team with you guys yet, but it is a Bridal Micaiah team. I was using Pelagian Raphael for a while as well, but I wasn't able to fit. I can't fit extra units on a team when I have to use Claude every week for the week. This is actually going to be a problem because I didn't bring a Windsweeper. It's water season 2, so I could have brought Legendary Byleth.
Sure thing.
But let's see. We can bait Triandra
Onward.
and the entirety of this team. Swap spaces, please. Because what we can do is we can move up onto this spot with Claude, dance him from there, attack Garen, and then that triggers the start of the team, and then we have Gustav in range to save, and then Triandra, theoretically, hopefully, will attack into Claude and just not survive. I'm a little worried about time because of this Edelgard, who is +3, and it's really up to Micaiah to take her out. And I don't like that very much. So, with all of that said, let's get started. I can do this, take out this spot,
So I vow.
dance,
What's this?
take out this thing. Oh, wow, we can actually just take out Garen. That's nice. Yep, I am going to do that. Man, that last team, guys, that last team took me for a ride.
Leave.
Proc the Luna.
Now.
Ideally, I would like another Luna to proc off this Edelgard. So if we can figure out how to do that somehow, that would be great.
Yes.
We'll move Gustav up to save for Claude. Then we'll go ahead and start taking out these structures.
Let's go together.
And this structure, I really want to take out this tactics room.
I'm nervous here.
So let's go ahead and take out this first. There is the fear that something comes running down and attacks Micaiah, though. So
Got him.
I think. Oh,
Let's
I
go
know.
together.
I'll take out this and then draw back. There we go. Then she should be safe from anything that should come running down through node. Okay, so no attack from Triandra, which is fine. Let's see how much this bonfire ends up doing.
Know the strength of Asker.
10 damage. Exciting. Alright. So Hell survives this as well.
Open the way.
It's Mystic Boost Hell. And there's no way Fjorm survives this.
Out of my sight.
Yep. And then now we have these units on a defense tile.
Let's go.
We can take out Hell with Claude. I think a big problem here is actually Ashnard.
Sure
He
thing.
is very tanky. Like, he took 10 damage from that Gustav bonfire. Which means, let's
You're
go ahead and
sure?
move Gustav up 1. The real trap.
nervous
We
here.
love that for us.
This way?
We'll give him a dance.
Death's caress.
Let's go ahead and move over 1 with Air.
Onward.
Move over 1 with Gustav.
Let's go together.
We'll go ahead and do something. Oh, wow. Ashnard, you are powerful. What the heck?
What's this?
Let's go ahead and take out Hell, I think, is our plan. Just want to start getting rid of units.
Ha!
And basically what I'm hoping for is to bait Ashnard off this defensive tile, because he is much tankier than I expected he would
If
be.
you say so.
In no world did I think he would be this tanky. So let's go like this.
Certainly.
We'll use Micaiah to... I don't think she can do it. Yeah, and we want to keep her health higher
Let's go
than
together.
3. So we'll take out this Bolt Tower. And now let's see what happens on their side. It's turn 2, so we're doing pretty okay on time. But the downside here is that Ashnard is
Out of
really
my sight.
tanky. Like, he's not killing us anytime soon. Okay, that's good. That's actually really nice, because now we have that situation that I exactly wanted, where Claude has Luna prepared.
Out of my sight.
Alright, we got rid of Note. And now... Okay, Bolt Tower. Thank you.
Let's go.
Thank you, Bolt Tower. We need to get rid of this healing tower right now. I think we've got this in the bag now, I think.
Ooh, I'm nervous here.
I don't want to speak too soon, because this thing is still kind of threatening. But we need to take out this healing tower. I don't think... We can probably still win if I don't take out this healing tower. I just don't want to deal with having to not take out this healing tower, so let's go ahead and take it out. Then we need to move in such a way where Raphael does not die to Ashnard and Claude does not die to Ashnard. To stop Claude from dying to Ashnard,
Certainly.
can we just take out
glimmer
Ashnard?
of
That would be like the ideal situation.
Got him.
No,
This
not with
way?
that unit. Go, Raphael! Nope. Okay. We tried. Let's go
go
ahead and
together.
move Micaiah up one space. The problem, I feel like, is Ashnard is going to end up on a defensive tile again. I think he's going to go up. But on
Certainly.
the off chance that he does not go up, let's take out that.
Yes.
I really still want to take out this tactics room, but I don't want to step on that trap,
Correct.
so I'll just move over one.
Yes.
Let's move up one with Gustav.
If you
Let's
say
move like this. This is the most convoluted save.
Take my hand.
Let's dance.
so. Right, boss.
And then we can get not Regan, excuse me, Dagger up here. Draw back? I mean, I don't hate that. And it still puts everyone into Gustav's extremely wide save radius, so. Let's see what happens here. Okay, yep, he is back on the defensive tile. We do hate it,
For our people!
but his guard is no longer active, so that's something.
What's
Let's
this?
see what this looks like. Not lethal. That's incredible how tanky Edelgard is. But we can
nervous here.
just take him out with Micaiah now. And that is what I'm going to do.
Be safe.
Alright, turn 4.
The glimmer of life. Got him.
Let's go ahead and take out this tactics room.
Let's
We'll
go.
go ahead and get this ether fountain.
So I vow.
Let's have
Yes.
Air move up
Take my
one.
hand.
We'll dance
Death's
her and have
caress.
her move over here. I don't want to free Edelgard from her cage,
You're sure?
so let's just go like this. I was actually a little afraid of corner Edelgard this time. Normally I love seeing this
Certainly.
unit. I think I just need to replace this Mystic Boost with a Wind Sweep and we're fine. Oh, sorry. Yeah, my recording, I ran out of space on my phone for recording, so regrettably we lost the last part of this. It's pretty obvious, I think, that we just kind of took out Edelgard with Bridal Micaiah, and that is going to be our win for the day. So we got a full 386 points there. Hopefully, if I can succeed with using just air for this entire week, we'll have an extra 48 points to work with. So that'll be really nice, and that can definitely offset the negative 40 I just took today from my defenses. So it's not necessary. So if the pressure is on, I will swap my teams up, like to include Peony or just to change up my teams a little bit. For now, I definitely need to go ahead and get a Lithis or a Joshua to fodder off a Wind Sweep to my Micaiah. Or I need to put Wind Sweep on that team, basically. Like, if I throw Legendary Byleth, perhaps. Anyway, that is it for me today. A bit of a longer video despite not having that much time to record and edit. But I've been Gifka. You've been awesome. I hope you're having a wonderful week, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.